Hello everybody and welcome. My name is Ryan and I bring to you troubling news once again. Unfortunately, the channel supporters have all ganged together, 9 of them this time, to try and take me down. That's right, it is HUZZAH versus supporters 1 versus a team of 9. This game has not been streamed. Everything you are seeing today is new, original, fresh. And to celebrate the fact that we are back with HUZZAH versus supporters, I am playing Eleanor of Aquitaine. This is BBG. We're playing with the better balanced game because we've been enjoying using it recently, and I liked the Court of Love. I played this in a free-for-all recently, had a lot of fun, got my bottom handed to me, but that's okay because I've been practicing, and I thought, what better opportunity than to bring the Court of Love back out in a 1 versus 9 game. So, what do we mean? Well, literally, these 9 players are all teamed against me in, a unified team. They have shared visibility. They can pass resources, cities, gold, all across each other. They are chatting in a voice chat, scheming, coming up with a clever way to defeat me. They are incredibly talented. So how on earth am I going to win? Well, we are playing with a little bit of a top-up mod called Human AI Yields, and today I am playing as the powerful Immortal difficulty. I'm running the abilities and bonuses that the regular Immortal AI has when you play them on single player. So we have a huge production and gold boost, and we have a pretty significant science, culture, and faith boost. I'll show you all the numbers in a second. Will it be enough to take on the team of 9? Well, it's pretty 50-50 as to whether or not I will be or not. This is going to be incredibly close. I am aware that there is no religious victory turned on today. I'm going to be playing to see if we can get a culture victory. But seeing as this team are incredibly powerful, I don't know if that's going to happen. We're going to have to keep an eye on science and conquest as well. So get yourselves comfortable. Let's get going. On turn 1, this is BBG. As long as I settle on a hill, it's okay. So we can just settle here. I think this is a good idea. We've got a 2-2 tile there. The deer with the 2-3 is a little bit better. I guess I can move all of my starting warriors. Yes, look, I have loads of starting warriors because we are playing on Immortal difficulty. This is what the AI does. Lots of marsh. This is a rich highlands map. I should point that out. Wow, if we can get Etamananki here, that would be very good. Pastures over in that direction. Yeah, okay, I think this 2-2 tile is tile to work. We'll get that 2-3 in a bit. I don't want to waste a turn. Not when I have stats like this. And you can see the full bonuses we're getting. 32% extra culture, science, and faith. So it's a third extra. It's a lot, but it's not a game-breaking amount. But the production is where we are really talking. 80% bonus production, 80% bonus gold. That's where we are laughing. Where does my second city want to go? Yep, I start with a free settler, which is really good for early game momentum. Trust me, we need it. Do I go and get that stone settle on top of that? It's probably not a bad idea. Are we at the bottom or the top of the map? There's the rainforest. Do I want to settle towards rainforest? Maybe not. Maybe I don't want to settle towards that. Man, I don't know which way to go. I think we're going to go to the north and then I'll settle back down in this direction. We're going to run a monument into a scout. Why are we going scout? I need to get 1 scout to get the boost of foreign trade. We need the monument to get a little bit of culture, and we're going to settler spam as best we can. There is no Byzantium in the opposing team. I should point that out. So there's no big crusade that's on the way, but we do have to decide, are we going to go for a religion? I don't think so. I think I'm just going to let crusade get put into me. It sucks, but ultimately crusade is worse in BBG. I think it's only +5. So I'm going to go for the usual technique here of probably focusing on going for currency first. So pottery into writing into currency. We'll do the usual meta. Let's see how it works. Oh yes, and there is a turn timer. So let's just get started. It's going to be quite a tricky turn timer, this one, I think. But we'll do our best to keep up and relevant. Eleanor of Aquitaine, well, 100% production to theatre square buildings and extra wonder production to ancient and classical wonders. But this is the main extra bit. Basically, if I get a great work in a city, if I have a district in that city, it improves the great work. Writings get +1, art +2, music +4. Campuses give science, commercial hubs give gold. It's a pretty simple system. You'll see it come into play as we go. Oh, and there's, it should be pointed out, if I miss a golden age in this game, that is exceptional. Mainly because Well, I'm about to meet like 9 people as soon as we get that one. Oh, we got an inspiration for craftsmanship. Nice, I guess. Can I buy this tile? Yes, I can. Let's just work that one. Make sure that's going in now. Thank you so much. And let's look out for city-states. We need to find those as soon as we can, please. Should we keep moving? And settle. Second city. Go for the monument immediately. I need to make sure we keep some warriors back. Like, I will be scouting with as much as I can. I really, really would like to do that. So how much extra culture we have? The 32% is already giving me +1, so this monument start is very tasty indeed. I want to get myself to theatre squares as soon as I can. There is a Brazil in this game. I think there's a Greece. There are quite a few people who are going to be competing with me for those early game great writers, so we want to see if we can pinch as many of them as possible. It will be quite tough though. And there's the irrigation boost. Nice. Go for another settler. And Pantheon wise, I'm going to ignore that for a bit. I think we're just going to go for pure production on this. No barbarians, so we'll go survey. Foreign trade. Keep the units moving. Goodness me, this is an aggressive turn timer already. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. We're cool. We're cool. Kagwana, Woolen, no one there that's particularly useful. I'm actually going to automate all of these people immediately. I know it's not particularly optimal, but trust me, I have got enough on my plate right now. I cannot be waiting. And I mean, ideally, I don't want the scout to be doing this. Scout's gonna have to look after that settler for a bit. No, we'll go and explore. This team will absolutely 100% pinch a settler, so we do have to be a little bit careful. And by that, I mean, I of course will always forget, and we're gonna get attacked almost immediately. I'm gonna go, oh no, it's happened again. Amar. Okay, so that will help us to get a Pantheon nice and quickly. Let's go for early empire, get that done. I think urban planning survey is what I want to keep. Could switch to God King, but no, I'd rather have the production hit. This settler is going to meet up with this warrior. One very long river. There's a lake for some fresh water, but fresh water isn't abundant in this start, I'll be honest with you. Envoys, by the way, I'm not going to spend any envoys until something appears that is worth spending envoys on. Like if a city-state appears and I want to base my entire strategy around it, then we'll do something. But until that point, we'll just stay relatively clean. Just again, still working on settlers. I'll have to see, can we get ourselves any Court of Love takes today? I would love to get a good Court of Love. Court of Love, of course, any great work I have slowly erodes at the loyalty of the people around me, because Ursa loves love and he wants to spread that love with as many people as possible. 2, 1. Okay, actually, we're going to boost early empire pretty quickly. There's everyone else. We've met everyone else. So it's going to be pretty much the golden age immediately. Brazil. I found Brazil and someone's offered me friendship immediately. If anyone does that, by the way, it means that the entire team can't declare war on me. So I absolutely love that. That's yes. Absolutely. Fantastic. Brilliant. Love it. Internal trade rates. We're going to just keep doing this, the usual strategy. Do I want to settle on top of that stone or on top of this rice? I think we're going to go for the rice because it's just a slightly quicker settle. I like winding people up about tribal villages as well. It's really funny. I'm just giving people the impression that somehow we're lacking them. I just got a trader from a tribal village. Oh, I hate when this happens. I built it and everything, and I didn't need to build it. There it is for 3. What's going on? I want to take a quick irrigation. No, I don't. It's tempting there, but I won't. Why is early empire so good? I get not just production, but 50% bonus production towards settlers. Lovely stuff. Let's just get these pumped out as quickly as possible. Third city. Again, we're just starting with the monument opener. I think that's a really nice one. Then state workforce. And I think we're going to go Moksha start in the capital. I could go Magnus and chop some stuff out, but I like the internal trade route food. Plus I can buy things with faith, which is tricky to do. But yeah, the food and culture I just find works because it gets me to artists quicker. What have we got? Inca, Brazil, Hungary, Nubia, Arabia, Japan, Crete, Netherlands, Greece. It's kind of terrifying seeing them all like this. It looks like Arabia's going immediately for a profit. That's very un-Arabian. I like that. They're not going to get the 3-1. They're like, no, we'll do this the hard way. Hey, you have to respect it. There's actually 4 separate sugars over here. Maybe we should have rushed the culture on plantations. That probably was not a bad shout, you know? Oh, yeah, look, this is why. This is why. You need to keep your settlers absolutely locked up and protected because, oh my lord, this team, they will pinch them. They will pinch them badly every game. I've learned this the hard way now. I have learned this the hard way. Political philosophy, and then we'll go from there. I'm trying to work out, does it make sense for me to go oligarchic legacy on my government choice? Get the +4 combat strength on melee units. Last time I played Eleanor, I got absolutely trounced, and I forgot to go Guard Imperial, but that would be a really good move. 74 strength Guard Imperial, or we could go for the extra happiness. The thing is, though, when I've got 34% bonuses, or 32% bonuses, I don't need the happiness bonuses, right? You just don't need them. They don't mean anything. So I think I will go oligarchic legacy. It seems ridiculous, but I think for the inevitable war where I'm against 9 people, like that is going to be the one where I want to just make sure I have all of the combat strength possible. Sacred Path, Brazil. Seems about right, really. I have a feeling, I might be wrong, but I think these scouts are going to just stand on these 2 sugar tiles and to stop me from settling. They did just get killed by a flood, which is quite amusing, but I'm not saying I'm going to predict this properly, but I also do think that is exactly what's going to happen here. Just mark my words. We're going to try and industrial zone between cities. Going to commercial hub up here for now. Just lock that in. This one as well. Typical commercial hub opener. I know I do it all the time, but I have no ability in this game. That's unfair on me. I do have ability. I've learned a particular strat and that's good. Yeah, no, as I thought, they're going to park on the luxuries and force me to settle on that Plains Hill. That's actually not a problem for me, though. I don't mind that. Oh, no, they're going to move. Okay, so I can just settle on that. Yeah, okay, sure. Oh, no, they're going to block me that. Fine. I don't mind settling on the coast. This is the thing. Like, you can move there all you want. It's just, you're just delaying the inevitable. Culture from plantations. There we go. That helps me to get to humanism faster, which is very useful for me. I'm going to go and settle there. So I'll settle down there. I should have taken a different move. Let's go oligarchy, get that sorted. Settlers, urban planning, survey, and a Gogi, just so I can build a couple of units fast. Drama and poetry, unlock the theater square. Are you going to jump? Are you going to move? I reckon they're going to try and move just to annoy me here. Or they can wait. I don't know. But to be honest with you, like getting more plantations in this situation is not a problem because then I can use my Pantheon. So that's actually fine. They think they're being annoying, but that's actually not a problem for me at all. Plantations start to go down now. I could possibly avoid getting mining and animal husbandry, but I don't think I will. Let's go and explore up here now, see where the river takes us. Where does the river take us? I don't know. Oh, we've got the Golden Age. Good. Phew. Oh, I was worried about that for a second. Oh, actually, Government Plaza. I should have put that down before. Another one. I'm not going to lose. I'm going to win, I'll have you know. He says very, very unenthusiastically. I don't know about that. Looks like there's more land up here. Again, fresh water, that's what we're looking for here. As much of it as we can get. Someone else just offered me a friendship and forgot to take it away, so I've now renewed it for longer. We just want to keep sending people friendships and hope we can trick this group into just continually accepting. I mean, unless this is their strategy. They're probably like, haha, he's not going to attack us now. And I'll be like, I didn't think of that. Never mind. Okay, there's drama and poetry. We now need to go to feudalism to unlock the chateau, and of course the serfdom card, the best card, supposedly. And there's the writer points, which I'm now going to pop into the government as quick as I can, because this tier group, they do like going for early great writers, and I need to beat them to them. I need all of the great writers as quick as I can. Masonry for walls. Not exactly the most meta strategy, but we will get attacked. Don't you worry about that. Oh, the turn's already going quite quick. That's fine. Don't worry. Now let's get the government plaza. We will unlock the building. And again, I'm not going to go for the settler one. I'm actually going to go Warlord's Throne because this lets me buy or produce units much quicker the rest of the game, gives me more resource stockpile, gives me strategics, and decreases the cost of having units. I think just in a game where I'm going to go to war with the world, this is perfect for me. We have to go for something like that. Moksha, Divine Architect. Now my internal trade routes have a beautiful 332. Lovely stuff. And we'll be getting in markets very soon. 240 gold to buy one of these two. I realize there are not going to be industrial zones everywhere here. Like, I know that. We're focusing on just getting the core of stuff soon. I'm going to be using oil power and whatever to get through stuff. Now, Brazil can't take this scout. They can't take it, or this settler, because they are friends with me. It's one of the many reasons why accepting friendship from from people is just a really good move. It's going to be interesting to see whether my practice at multiplayer is going to help or not in these games. I mean, hopefully, yeah, world's largest civilization. I kind of got that a little early, actually. I've got it too soon. It's unbelievable. Masonry boosted and complete now. Do I want to unlock bronze working? Probably not. Go wheel instead. I'm just trying to do things one at a time, keep things logical, keep these sane. Zanzibar. Oh no, Zanzibar is one I would like, but you can see people are already claiming them. Getting city-states in this game is going to be nigh on impossible. What happens is there are 9 people funneling 9 amounts of envoys into the city-states. By the time the eternal war kicks off, I'm going to lose every single city-state in the game. It's just how it goes. I wonder what they're planning. I wonder what their strategies are. Oh man, I get so paranoid in these games. So paranoid. I don't like it. Like, who's round the corner? What are they doing? What are they scheming? Why? Why would they scheme? I'm such a lovely person. I don't know. Right, we're just going to get that market done so that I can get this trade route sorted and start getting a road across from that direction. Should have locked in that commercial hub. I didn't do that. We're just keeping an eye on anytime we get to 4 population, I'll lock in another one. There's defensive tactics. Urban planning still good. Wildcard is still good. Nothing there is a problem. 6 cities by turn 24 though. I mean, let's pretend you don't know that I'm using the mod that gives me the additional yields. Just imagine you're coming through to a game of free-for-all multiplayer and you'd see stats like this. You'd go, oh no, what's HUZZAH doing? And I'd just be able to say like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm just a pro. That's just what I do. And then I'd sort of sheepishly look around and go, don't tell anyone. Just shh. Don't tell anybody what I'm doing. I keep getting tribal villages from my automated explorers, which is brilliant. I love that, but I have no idea what they're up to. Like, what's going on here? Warlord's Throne, complete. Do I want to start wander rushing in my capital? You know I do. You know, I really, really do. Urban planning is good. Apadana, Etamananki. Ooh, science and production to all marsh tiles in the Empire. Hanging Gardens would be pretty good as well. There's a lot of stuff that would be pretty good, but I think this would be better. Let's try and get a 3-turn Etamananki. I could probably rush it more, but the urban planning gives more than the bonus would otherwise do, so we'll just wait on that for now. Moksha, we don't need any more. Let's now go for a Pingala, I think, or a Victor to allow me to produce troops better. No, once I've got myself the art, I need to have a Pingala set up to then change my internal routes to science. So we're going to work on this, and then we'll go and move those over and get some science routes instead. Sort of makes sense in my head. Don't worry about it. I'll kind of tell you what's going on later. So I need a couple of cities that are sort of specialized in things. I need a couple of encampment cities that are going to do nothing but produce troops for me. Troops are going to be really important. 100% production towards theater square buildings. I should remind everyone it's an incredibly strong ability. These games right at the beginning, they're just so peaceful. It never lasts. It really never lasts. Let me just tell you that it really doesn't. The quicker my borders expand as well, the better, because then they won't be able to just sort of lurk right by me. If I could just flesh out all of these borders, that would be lovely. And then I would feel a little bit less intruded upon. Okay, still settling, and the traders are finishing as well, which is great news. We like to see that one. Actually, grants. Let's get some more great people points, because we're about to get an amphitheater in that city, which is lovely. Almost at feudalism. Oh boy. And the usual thing, I want to just make sure that we have as many builders as we can, just 1 turn away. So just gonna make sure that we've just clocked in some of these. A few of the cities are going to take longer to do them than others, so we'll just line all this up now. We don't want to finish any of these. Oh, I'm sorry. A naming scheme. Terrible. Okay, there we go. Builder, 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 builder. None of these are going to finish. I'm going to pop serfdom in first, and then we'll get them finished. Etamananki will just casually help my science growth, though, so we like that. That's good. Nice internal routes. Again, building the roads. That's the important thing on top of what we're doing. Good, good. The builders are almost done. I need to get building settlers soon, actually. I need to keep that expansion going, but no, don't worry. We'll get the one trade route capacity has increased. Lovely stuff. Horseback riding. Ah, that's good. It gives us just a small amount of army, which we need. We do need a bit of an army. Thank you. Get that done. I've been caught out many times in this game, not, actually building an army. I'm hoping today will not be that day, especially not with Hungary around. Hungary will just be able to go and kill city-states around me. Actually, maybe we kill them. Maybe Zanzibar, Armagh, Kagwana, Woolley. Maybe they all need to die. That's actually a fairly decent idea. Okay, let's keep an eye on that. First great source of writing. Amazing. Get those going. And everyone's in a golden age. Of course we are. I think Drums of War is very tempting to build a ton of stuff. But no, Penbrush and Voice, we're going to go for the 2 culture and 1 gold for every specialty district and just rock this for now. That will help us to get all the way through to humanism as quickly as possible. I would also like to go to exploration as soon as possible as well. Okay, builders, let's get those finished. They're all ready to pop. Didn't put the builder card in. Nope. So you fool, you forgot to put the builder card in. Okay, that's a misplay. Next turn. Okay. Next turn. That's fine. Yeah, I'm just gonna go kill some city-states. Why not? Let's go and take Caguana. It's like the last thing they would expect anyone to do, or Zanzibar or someone. I don't know. Let's go and see. I'm gonna take the writer card off as well. No one seems to be going for writers, which is very strange. I don't need that much. And no, we'll pass on that one. That's fine. Serfdom. Where's the settler card? There's the settler card. Here's the cavalry card. Okay, one of the builders actually accidentally finished because it just sort of skipped over the queue a little bit, or I didn't time it properly. I don't know, but builder. It's the play. You know the play by now. I don't need to be telling you this. Internal trade routes as well. Lovely stuff. Just horse spam, I think, is going to be incredibly good. You see, this is sometimes what happens when you just have automated stuff. Like, they're all down in the tundra by themselves. Why are you there? What's wrong with you? Do something useful, please. What are the rules on the chateau? Food, gold, culture. I can never remember them all because they're all so complicated. It's culture from adjacent wonders, culture and gold from each adjacent luxuries, and gold if next to a river. So you will need them next to luxuries or rivers. Okay, so this city is not the place for them. Fine, that's good. Almost at exploration. That's a better government. We want that as quick as we can get it. You need to start settling soon again, just like one more batch of cities. I don't want anyone getting to my capital without having to fight through a bunch of other stuff. That's the trick. That's what we're really trying to do here, is just making sure nobody can get too close to me. Apadana, by the way, that's really good. We're just going to keep building this stuff. Hanging Gardens now. We're making space for a theatre square right there. Bringing the settler card in and out, depending on whether or not we are planning on doing some chopping. If I am planning on chopping, then brilliant. More horses. Lovely. We like more horses. I just need a small fleet of them. A fleet of horse? Someone just offered me 1 horse for one of my books. How did you know my weakness? My weakness was a single horse. I even said it. That's worrying. That's worrying that people seem to be listening to me right now. Goodness me. There's another book. Okay, we're getting most of the books, but okay, now the books are being generated quickly. I'm going to have to start chopping these out quickly. I don't want to lose them. I want as many of these early game books as I can. These are my absolute early game of energy and power, and I'm actually going to go for castles really quickly as well, because I'm going to get that boosted in a couple of turns. There's the chateau. These things are really good. They just give a little bit of everything. I do want quite a few of them down in my empire if possible. No, I see you there. I see you, Hungary. I've played this game before. I know exactly what you're going to try and do, levying all this stuff. I mean, admittedly, they're probably just levying in order to get the envoy, which is fine, which is understandable as Hungary. But at the same time, I'm like, no. Like, no. I don't want you to have any influence in this area at all. Thank you very much. They are too close to me. I disapprove. I disapprove of their independence. He's probably sat there going, oh, no, not again. Not again. Oh, gives me a luxury. Fine. And then, oh, that's the one I wanted. I should have just waited. Never mind. I've got enough trade routes. Like, we genuinely have plenty of trade routes. Trade routes are not our problem. More important is the theatre squares. We want to make sure we get this and the first musician as well. Where's the continent split? Zealander. Where on earth? Oh, it's over here. Right. Off you go in this direction. Go and get something for me. What happens to these units if I kill the city-state? They just disappear, right? Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they just disappear. Oh no, look, they've just spawned a heavy chariot. Literally the turn. Typical. Absolutely typical. Never mind. We've got plenty of strength. We should be fine. It's Hanging Gardens. That's another lovely wonder. I'm just going to send a trader so I can get my new city on the case as soon as possible. 1 envoy would just give me a tiny bit more gold with Zanzibar. I really don't need to use many of those though. Actually, instead of building settlers, if I just continue taking the city-states around me, that sort of does the same thing, doesn't it? So yeah, castles is going to get the boost once I switch to exploration. That will give me the courser, which would be a great upgrade. Then it means this horseman and this horseman can run over as coursers. I've got a load of gold. I'm saving the gold. I was gonna get myself a general just to make this a little bit better. I saw the permanent reduction in war weariness and I thought, you know who needs that? Me. And recruit the writer. And it's tempting to recruit that writer as well, but I won't. Switch. government. Merchant Republic, 10% gold in cities with an established governor, and then 25% production towards districts. Settlers, serfdom, both of those things are really good. Conscription's good, but I think I'm going to keep the horse card in. Do I want that? No. Professional army to save myself some gold briefly. Then Merchant Confederation, just for time. No, influence. I might as well take the influence just for now. Oligarchic legacy we don't need right now, but let's keep an eye on that because that will be handy later. Urban planning, and then plus 10 gold from the trade routes. Okay, that's good for now. A 1 and a 2, and this is mine. Excellente. Can send the trader back immediately. Immediately, I say. There's the general. Okay, perfect. So when we're done, that's amazing. Oh, totally ran out of time there. Wow, we did a lot of renaming and stuff. Let's just try and keep a fairly sane name of the game. Right, we'll go for Woolen, we'll go for Armagh, and we'll go for Zanzibar. Let's just keep conquering these. Like, none of these mean anything to me at all because they're all going to get taken as soon as war starts. Just trust me on that. It's all going to disappear. It's good, though. It's good. Do I need to switch over now to science? You know, I've actually got the culture I need. It's tempting to switch when Pingala's ready to go. That's another merchant. Trade routes to own cities. That's one I should have gone for. I went early on that. It's fine. I have so many things I'm thinking about. I can't afford to get them all. Why did I get astrology? Oh, it allocates them. The game allocates them if you run out of time. That's awful. Right, we need to go to industrialization, man. I can't believe that. That's just an excuse / reason to just be going even quicker. There's the +8. Have I not chopped that out? I haven't chopped that out yet. That's annoying. Let's get that +8 sorted as quick as we can. Shared knowledge. Okay, cool. Pingala reassigned to the capital. We're going to replace all of my trade routes now. I know it's a weird technique. I don't know if it's the best technique. It probably isn't. There's probably a whole reason why you would not do that, but here we are. So settler. I don't know how many cities we need to go for, but I'm hoping we've got enough. I got 4 of the early game writers, by the way. It's probably not as many as I need to guarantee that I win, but it will help. It will help. Cree just like casually standing there. Don't worry. I'm sure they won't have anything to do with me at all. I'm sure they will be totally innocent. Okay, now we're going to go for Victor. Again, a slightly strange choice, but I would like somebody that can produce units in a casually controlled and terrifying way. I'd like to be able to produce, more specifically, units that start with a level. That would be really cool. Oh, I actually finished everything that turn. Just. Oh, I need this timer to increase. I really do. Okay, sorry, Armagh. You're next on the chopping block. Bum, and take. Oh, not this turn. Not this turn. Never mind. There's humanism. Humanism is a really big step. We need to remember that. Okay, I need a couple of promotions on my spy. Counter spying, all things are defended. Yeah, let's try that. And then we just need one more promotion. That'll be amazing. And then we're going to start going for art museums. Who are you levying from? Woolen. Okay, Woolen's got to die. Anything that Hungary has got, I'm just looking at and thinking, no, you cannot be allowed to live. I'm sorry. The friendships have mysteriously stopped being accepted, which is a shame. Temple of Artemis has been built. Never mind. I think our Mars should fall next turn. Ignore the walls. The walls are fine. Trying to build some campuses now as well. Our science is not great. That is our weakness, but we do have antidotes to that later on. Just panic not. Panic not. Okay, we've got strategies to get around the lack of science. Probably. Big probably. How long is this friendship going on for? 13 turns. Okay, we've got a little bit of peace still. Like, the peace will last for a bit. Not forever, but definitely for a bit. That's good. That's definitely good. Armagh's mine. Perfect. We have stiff competition on great people from Greece and Brazil. We're not going to get them all if we move slowly here. We do have to just keep the art museums going, and I probably need the art museum card in to just make sure we get a load of artists. Definitely worth keeping an eye on that. But yeah, 2 settlements here and here, and you know what? I don't think we're going to need too many more cities. Cities wise, yeah, just like one more there, and that'll do for now. We can build the infrastructure up for a bit. Build another governor. Yeah, I mean, for sure, why not? Don't mind a spare governor. Where military units start with a 3 promotion. That's the one I want. Trade routes now are gaining me the extra extra science from being sent from a Pingala or to a Pingala city. So that's amazing. And we've got 1, 2, 3 more trade routes to pop into the network, which I've just bought with gold. And actually just using my gold on builders is probably not the worst idea. Now we're unlocking industrial zones. It's been a slow start to industrial zones. I won't lie, but we've got there now, which is really good. We're not gonna have enough faith, I think, for anything else other than intelligence agency. All spy operations have a higher chance of success. It combines the French abilities, if nothing else, so that's okay. Ah, look, Hungary is protecting Wulin, and they're all swordsmen. Interesting. We'll see if there's a way round that. There's probably a way round that, don't you think? All the trade routes are now going, and instead of colonization, let's put frescoes in because we're now starting to get a lot, and I mean a lot of art museums going, so I would like a monopoly on the artists as quickly as possible. How is my science? 18 versus 18. Okay, we're even. That's good. We haven't fallen behind. Okay, so helicopter kicker reckons it's not happening, but unfortunately for them, I see a way around the back. So we'll see. We'll see about that because I think I'm the person that gets to decide whether or not something's happening. You know, pretty sure that's how it works. Say my name. Is that what they say? Something like that. Town charters. Let's go and get the gold now. Oh, 300 per ton. That's what you like to see. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, now we're just going to start spamming really cheap units in cities that have got a little bit of a break. They don't know what to be doing. That's what they should be spamming. And a 1 and a 2. And that's the last cities, I think. We're just going to actually make sure my frontier cities have walls, which is weird. I know walls are not a very important build in the build order, but they are for me, all right? They are for me. They're preventative walls. They're walls that stop people from getting cheeky. How many artist points am I getting? 20. Nice. Okay, yeah, that is pretty good. We like that. And yeah, the art musicians are musicians, the arts musicians. Imagine if they did both. Wow, that would be something. But the capital is now protected in all directions. Will that protection hold? No one knows. Only one way to find out. Okay, an encampment in my Victor city. You know, I remembered I was going to do it. They're just leaving a space for me here. I think they are, you know. Yeah, I think they're just leaving space for me. So, in we go. Oh, that's unfortunate. You didn't put your units in the right place. You didn't put your units in the right place, and I think there's only one person to blame for that. Oh dear. These games are hilarious. Like, just for the sort of randomness of stuff. I actually made more settlers than I thought. Interesting. Very, very interesting. My faith is doing good. We can probably get another general if we wanted. We could actually get our own prophet. Do I want my own prophet? Probably not. Oh, lots of damage. Lots of damage to my unit there. Terrible. So rude. Unfortunately, I just, again, I just don't think I want them there. Steel Great Works is 2 levels more experienced. Oh, well, if you insist, I will have a spy that does that. That sounds like a very Eleanor of Aquitaine thing, if you ask me. Get the barracks on my encampment. In fact, do I just start spamming out swordsmans and things? I think so. Swordsmans and things. That will put me on 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 once this one settles. 15 cities is kind of all I should really need. It's all about making sure that just everything has a commercial hub, everything has a theater square. Oh, they did end up killing my horse. My poor horse. All right, I'm not going to be horsing around anymore then. Dear, oh dear. Get the armory going. Yeah, just keep spamming units out. I'm going to have an army today. I'm sorry. I'm not letting myself get killed. Not today. It's not happening. No, no, no. What is this? A repeat of every other game? No, I don't think so. You know you're probably not playing efficiently when you think you've actually renamed all of your cities. Like, that's too much time on your hands, Ursa. You should be doing other things with your time. Never mind. I think the culture, we're going for a culture victory. If you hadn't guessed, that's what we're going to be trying to do. It's going to be very tricky because obviously everyone will be at war with me, so we won't be able to maintain that for very long. What do I want to do? Drums of War is very tempting. Monumentality would actually be fairly decent, but I think Penbrush and Voice... No, Commercial Hub Free Inquiry. That's now the switching point because we now want to go across and now pump towards getting campuses everywhere, I think. I'll start to get some industrial zones though. Like, not many, but some. Thank you, Woolen. Okay, is that going to be it? No, probably not. Ugh, this is such an aggressive play, like not leaving any city-states alive at all, but I kind of have to. Yeah, Zanzibar's the next one. Not taking the risk. We're not taking the risk. Congress time. If you didn't know what happens in a game where there are 9 people in a team against 1, Basically what happens is we get absolutely no choice about what's going on. What they're going to do is they're going to pick a diplomatic victor out of somebody. It looks like maybe Jay, the Wilhelmina player with 72 diplomatic favor, might be going for this more. So I'm going to just guess that Jay is going to be the one to be given the point. We'll see. I don't think anyone actually has any points. No, they don't at the moment, but that's fine. Trade routes. I'm not trading to any city-states, so this really doesn't matter for me. We're going to just vote that, I don't know, maybe Faith or something. I don't know what city-states are still in the game. Gold city-states don't get their benefits. That would be quite funny. We'll vote for that, but I suspect it's probably going to be they will get stuff. And who has Crusade? Let's have a look at this. Nobody has Crusade. Okay. Well, which one? Ursa 80k or Ursa 80k? We're going to go Ursa 80k and see what happens. I don't know how many points I'm going to get from this. Probably 0. That's fine. We don't mind 0 points. Yes. No. No. Oh, they're going to go for Heli. Of course they're going for Heli. 5 points. Okay, that basically puts like a little timer on the match. We've got to try and win this before Helicopter Kicker gets given the diplomatic victory, which, by the way, absolutely valid technique. I would like to emphasize that that would be a very sensible and clever thing to do. So we'll keep an eye on that one and just keep building things like universities whilst we're doing it. Ah, yes, man-at-arms. 35% production towards anti-cavalry units and a bunch of units. That's what I was looking for. Yes, Statue of Zeus. Don't know why I didn't build that before. I think we just need to start the trade though in a couple of these perimeter cities. Let's just get myself a ton, 1,000 gold's worth of builders. Yes. I know it's expensive. I know, but it's, I think, probably worth it. And we've got Niter this time. We have Niter this time. We prayed to the Thought Niter gods and we got something. Ah, yes. And Spy in our home territory, everything operates a +1 level. Perfect. Let's bring them back home. We're going to have all the counter spies going in my cities. Yep. Come back home. You go to Charmander. Someone built the Oracle. They did. I was just about to build that. Never mind. More builders. Keep building the builders. I think I want to change the government. Right now, the government's looking pretty good. I think my friendships, though, are going to expire soon, so I should probably keep an eye on that. I mean, Zanzibar and Candy? Zanzibar wouldn't be a bad one to keep in theory, but I don't think I am going to keep them. Maybe Candy? No. Saving my envoys. We've got 15 available. I can just spam out somebody. I'm actually probably going to put all the rest of my governors into someone like Armani and get the double envoys. So you can see the Court of Love is actually in action now. The science, the gold, everything is given more yield based on the other districts that are in that city. So we just need to keep working on this sort of stuff. Should we seize this general before they roll over? Yeah, let's do that. And yeah, we're going to just start to promote up Armani. I'm not going to put her anywhere. I don't want people to know that I've got her, but I think it's worth it. But all of these spare units can be upgraded later. The Statue of Zeus, I think, is a very, very handy one to have. We're so close to Guard Imperial as well. This will make me feel so much more secure. Having Guard Imperial, like everything is on the same continent. We have a one continent start, which is really terrible for luxuries. Useless for luxuries, but really, really good, you know, for actually making sure that we keep a defendable city. So hopefully like that will put people off from attacking. I'm just trying to keep an eye on people's military strengths. I mean, Arabia and Hungary, those are the two that are more likely to want to attack me. I would like to get to radio fast, but let's just spend some time getting to radio. We're near Guard Imperial. We're near them. We don't need to get there immediately. We just need to be near them. Oh, nice +3 industrial zone right in the middle of everything. Try not to jump immediately on those industrial zones like too quickly today. I'm waiting until I industrialize, making sure everything else is fleshed out. I've got all the bonuses I need. That's the thing. We don't need to go crazy here. Just relax us. Just go with the groove. You're putting an encampment next to me. Why would you do that? That's horrible. Dear oh dear. Dear oh dear. I'll do it back. How rude. How rude. I was going to be a lovely neighbor and everything. Do I want to improve the internal trade routes, or do I want to get myself a campus or an industrial zone? I think I want the industrial zone, you know, because that's a +6. Oh, yeah. Now we need to unlock the neighborhood because that puts food on all of my great works. Helicopter Kicker has, again, decided to grab all of these troops, which is totally fine. Foolish venture, though, because, yes, I am going to attack them once again. There we go. Okay, fine. I will assign it to Candy for now. It seems like she actually might give strategics, which is a really cool thing. I like that. Only we're not getting a trade route right now. It's you, isn't it? I think I've almost got this perfectly set up so everyone has a trade route. Still, turn 56. I've done all the settling I'm going to do. We just now make sure that, as I say, we can get commercial hubs set up everywhere, which I'm trying to do. I think I'll just send a bit of gold to those cities that are struggling on the perimeters. Oh, there's a profit, by the way. Interesting. We can use that later, maybe. I was just chatting to the channel supporters in the break, and they seem to think that I'm going to win a culture victory imminently. And I'm just looking at it and thinking, oh yeah, I actually have 9 tourists, which is really cool. But I think it's just because I've got 1 with everyone. This looks really dramatic, but I don't know. Maybe it's good. They're Helicopter Kicker and Poppy Dude. The Greek and Hungarian players are the 2. They're currently offering the most resistance. I don't think this culture is going to stay that low for that long. We'll have to keep an eye, especially on Greece. If Greece can get quite a few of these writers, I think they're going to offer a little bit of a resistance, but it looks like they've only been able to snag maybe 3 writers all game. They're getting very good writer points though, 20 per turn compared to my 29. They're getting not many artist points. Artists I really am having a bit of fun with. The musician we're going to get nicely as well. That's really good. But I think the faster we get to radio, the better. I'm just, as I say, lurking by Guard Imperial. We can upgrade to them as soon as we need. Maybe I should get it just to flex that I've got it to stop people from attacking me. I don't know. We'll see. I'm also kind of thinking, do I actually take on Zanzibar? Zanzibar is not held by Armani. If I threw Armani in and gave her 2 more promotions, which I'm likely to get and not too far away, mass media and mobilization are just around the corner, I could chuck 38 envoys into Zanzibar, and that would stop me having to kill them. I get the impression that all of these units are just going to be stacked around in such a way that it's going to be very difficult to get to it. But I mean, maybe we just chuck in. I don't know. We'll see. See how it goes. See how it goes. I've got 4 operatives for spies. Okay, need to make some spies as well. Just keep an eye on the minus 10% from amenities though on my yields. It is cutting into them, but as you can see, I'm actually doing okay because of the bonuses that I'm getting. It's not looking too bad though. Okay. We're still building. We have to continue building. Yeah, you know what? This is such a bad plan. It's a good plan. Let's go and steal Zanzibar instead. Retreat the army. Just hide it back for now. I'm going to keep that religion for later. You never know. It could be helpful. It could be absolutely not helpful. I don't know. Urbanization is something we need to do in every city. We need a neighborhood in every city. Yes, and there is the musician. Amazing stuff. Yeah, at the moment, tourists are adding up as quickly as I'm getting them. So we're not winning the tourism victory yet. We're just holding it. 170 tourism is a very nice amount. Let's just keep it going up. So what we want to do is basically the neighborhood has to go down, and that means that all great works in the city from that point will give me food, which is lovely. It's a really, really good improvement, that. So we want to get that done as soon as possible. Every city needs 1 neighborhood, or at least the major cities do. There we go. Food in the capital. Exactly what we want to see. That means we can now put more food-giving music. Of course we can. That's how this works. 3 corps in the military. That should be pretty doable, I would think. Done. Nice. Well, the age is ending already. Ho, ho, ho. I feel like I might be responsible for this rapid cooling of ages, but I mean, if we can just squeeze what we need to out, this might suit us well. Okay, that's 15 internal trade routes going now though, which is lovely. And aha, an aquarium, lovely. Let's try and get some wonders done. Oh, like a Stonehenge wonder. Okay, that'll do. 1 turn, lovely. I feel like the turn timer is like a touch more forgiving now. It was probably a total illusion. Feels like it's slowed a bit. 1 more envoy in Zanzibar just to get some bank stuff. That'll be helpful. I'm just about to start building loads of banks. That's good. That general will give me 3 points. Lovely. We're gonna make Jebel Barkal. We're going to make Stonehenge. That's worth a nice, good boost of points as well. Greece's culture is starting to climb now. Okay, so we're not going to get like a crazy early victory, but this is good. Tell you what, though, I would like to put in the music card soon. Maybe we get rid of public works soon. Is it time? It might be time, you know. Really building many builders at the moment. I mean, it is the meta, of course, to just chop, but maybe we just leave it for a sec. I don't know. It's a nice chunk of stuff. Anyway, artist. Perfect, and we'll go from there. Mobilization means Armani now has foreign investor. In 2 turns, we will have another one. I'll go Angkor Wat, see if we can get that. Well, apparently, there might be some Court of Love problems over here, so I'm going to move some artists over and make it worse. I didn't even realize. I honestly didn't think we'd get a single city in the Court of Love this time around. Let's go and have a look. Are they in a dark age? They are in a dark age. Oh, you shouldn't have admitted that to me. Oh, you should not have admitted that to me. No, 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 no. Delicious. Delicious. Let's go and have a little look over there. And we're about to get coal power, which is very nice indeed. I think I'm the first person to move into the industrial era, which is always a good sign. A bit more era score going down in a second as well. Well, let's just make it worse. Let's just make it a touch worse, shall we? By just loading in more great works on the front line. Court of Love, Court of Love. Everyone loves the Court of Love. And factories. We like factories as well. In fact, let's start building it. Oh, that's just taking a turn off Anchor. What lovely stuff. Yeah, let's just take the punt and get rid of the builder charges for now. It's not a particularly sensible thing to do, but I would love the extra musician points just to squeeze that musician out. The musicians, they give me not only the yields, like the yields are crazy on them. Just show you that too. Great works of music in a single city is worth 32 culture, 8 gold, 8 production, 8 food. Delicious. No, it's not just that. It's the fact that they also give tourism. Lots of tourism, 16 to be precise. In fact, actually, another governor title we will need at some point is to get the extra tourism. Where are you? Curator in Moksha. Okay, it's not in the city I remember it being in, but never mind. So we've got 5 envoys in Zanzibar. Hungary is able to like double them repeatedly or get even more because obviously every time they puppet the city-state, they add a ton more. But I can just chuck in like that and suddenly we have 30. Now, I don't know if that's going to be enough, but we'll see if it is enough. Certainly, we're giving it a good go. Angkor Wat, more population. That's loads of extra era score as well. Beautiful stuff. Let's just keep building wonders. Like at this point, why not? Why not just keep building them? We're just gonna do it. The thing I like about high culture builds is that your borders just expand so nice and quick. Yes, I just like all of the tiles to improve, please. All of them. You know what? That fire is probably not helping them as well. Brazil's losing all of its population. Oh dear. So that will have annoyed Hungary a little bit because that's probably somewhere that they were using a bit of a staging army. But 30 envoys will often put somebody off. That's pretty crazy. The shopping mall is what we're going for now. 20 tourism, 1 in every city. It's a big amount. And we could all go, let's say fair as well and get a huge amount of merchant points instead of the musician points. It's tempting, but it's not how I'm going to win. So we won't do that. Yeah, I think Zanzibar actually has bigger borders than I do. This is mad. Look at this. Okay, now we go ideology. And we got another chunk of tourists, but it says 5 turns. It's not. It's total rubbish because Gorgo is now getting 2 per turn. So we do have to keep pushing this. Keep going, keep going, keep going. What was I building? It's building something in this city. What was that? Patala Palace. Right, that's right. Get that done first. Thank you. Then the shopping malls. The shopping malls will go down now. If nothing else, the shopping malls are really quite useful because they also give you a bit of happiness, which is lovely. Also a ton of gold. What coal am I getting? Oh, 20. 20 per turn. That's pretty good. I have no more routes available to this city. Okay, interesting. In that case, start to get a couple of routes going into my culture city-state. We're just staying internal here. I don't need anyone. This is still the medieval era, by the way. Did you know that? Medieval era. Fun fact. Good stuff. Good stuff. I did a commercial hub in every city. Yay! Are you proud of me? That's the meta. That's what people tell me the meta is. Yay! We have fun. We have fun. 5 cities need a commercial, a theatre square though, including Sanshru. Why are you not building one? What are I doing? Oh, and over here as well. Okay, this is fine, because these trade routes are still pretty good. Look at that. Just a little bit of extra something. A bit more tourism now. I've got flight. Very good. Castle's been built. Uncivil engineer has built Forbidden City. That's a shame. I was kind of looking to do that. Oh, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho. Hello. Good message. I approve of that message. Thank you. Thank you very much. My channel supporters are so lovely. Oh, look at this. Hype as well. Haha. What's this one called? Beat the algorithm. Oh, if only I could. If only any of us truly understood what on earth the algorithm is doing. Maybe one day. Maybe one day we will. Public transport is a decent chunk of stuff, actually. I mean, I would kind of like economic union to stay in for a bit. So we'll do that. But yeah. Okay. Neighborhood's just giving me yields. It doubles up on the fact that I'm trying to build them everywhere. And I don't mind governor titles. Governor titles are good. We can do things like curator just to make things even more touristy. Aerodromes. Was it aerodromes that offer buildings that give you aluminium is from hangars and then aluminium and uranium. Yeah, so I really do kind of want to build aerodromes here. I've noticed this. This is definitely a late game strategy. We'll try and do that. Get as many many of these as we can. Just make sure we've got planes so that nobody can attack us. Clinical. That's what I want to be. Absolutely clinical. Boringly clinical is what you could say. Clefairy, Nidoran, Sandshrew, Zubat. Sandshrew building. Zubat building. Clefairy building. I forgot the other one. Where's the other one? Nidoran. Ah, yes. We can get that built. Yes. This will be fine. This will be fine. 4 production and food from domestic trade routes. 4 gold from all trade routes. That's the card we like. We're going communist. I know it reduces tourism a little bit, but I just like to see the internal trade routes go mental. I wish I had a better reason for it, but I don't. I just don't. So we move across to communism. Excellent. We don't need that anymore. Arms. I do have arms. It's true. Levy on mass as well. Do we want this one or forced modernization? Let's do that because I'm about to do this. Collectivization. We could get a tourist card in at some point, but I don't need it at the moment because we're still in the build-up mode. That's the funny thing. Machiavellianism? Symphonies, frescoes. I think that's the best option set for me for now. And as you can see, yeah, these routes are pretty good now. Lovely. Professional sports time now. Or another city-state. I found another one. Brussels. Oh my lord. Other ones exist on this map? What is this? Oh, the loyalty is now stabilizing. You see, it's very rare you actually take them from players. That's why I was so surprised. I was like, really? Am I actually getting this from a player, or are they just letting me feel like I have a moment? Which is fine. I don't mind feeling like I have a moment. That's cool. You can give me a moment anytime you like, but no, I think that is just a bit of silliness. Well, I can actually use Mimir. Mimir's good. Mimir's like extra capacity for my capital, which I would love to grow out even more. Or I could wait for an actual wonder engineer, which is probably better. Nah, let's get him. Why not? Let's just buy him with faith. Yay! It's annoying for everyone else. All rainforest tiles get extra yields. I actually have quite a few of them. Venetian Arsenal, just in case I want to build naval units. I'm not going to build naval units. I won't lie to you. That's wishful thinking. Look at much aluminium. I will find out next turn. My next load. Yeah, no, look, the tourism. They're holding it off. What were they worried about? What were they worried about? I don't know what they were worried about. They'll be fine. What is it? Only 555 tourism. It's nothing. That's nothing. Why am I not running the wonder card, by the way? I'm getting 80% production. Like 15% doesn't matter. That's why. It's a weird build. When you're playing with this mod, things are different. Things are not exactly as they are normally. Okay, there's the broadcast center. That's really cool. I'm going to unlock the airport quickly because I do think it is probably the best way I could defend. But you'll see a lot of broadcast centers now beginning to be built. In fact, that's now kind of the priority in all of my cities. Also, there's an aquatic center just for a bit of happiness. But these broadcast centers are going to turbocharge the amount of great people points that I am now getting. Oh yeah, ski resorts. Hey, that's a thing. I don't think they're particularly good, but that's a thing. So Hermitage gives me 4 works of art that are just instantaneously themable. I realize I haven't themed any of my stuff. I just assumed I couldn't, but that's a lie. Of course I can. I can theme things. It means I'll get more science and food and everything. Oh, okay. This is where this gets rather silly. Oh, aluminium, by the way, I have a lot. 12 coming in per turn. Good. Oh, a golden age. Brazil's gone heroic. Rubbish. Hicksonk, if I want to settle more cities. Reformer coinage only works on international routes. Wonders, more production on wonders is a tiny thing. The campuses I've got a few of, and then to arms. No, I'm going to go to arms, just in case. Just in case. You can't be too careful. That's what I found. You're just not against this lot. You can't be too careful at all. Right, there you go. That's themed, and then I don't have enough of this annoying sculpture stuff, but that automatically counts as theming. Oh, yeah, that's incredible. Lovely. Oh, yeah. The tourism. The tourism is a thing, and actually, National History Society, let's just load it all up. Why not? At this point, you have to ask yourself, why not? We should probably get a very good answer, but I refuse to learn. I'm guessing this is now loyal. It's now loyal. That's a shame. Oh, well, we tried. We tried. I love the 100% on broadcast centers, though. It makes such a late game impact. It really, really does. I'm suddenly up to 20 musician points, and we're only going to go higher. Uh-oh. This is where they start spying on me now. I'm pretty sure Helicopter Kicker is going for a diplomacy victory here, which is not fun. But there's not much I can do about it, so I'm just going to join in in and get a point. My points, again, I can't force anything. I'm going to suggest that they're probably going to try and steal great work, so we'll vote on that. And we're going to reduce the cost of units. I've got the production. I've got 1,500 production. That's looking pretty good. And then we've also got a lot of gold as well. Starting to build out encampments. I'm starting to build out aerodromes to make sure we've got strategics and make sure we've got planes, which I'll start building in a second. I'll make sure I've got fighters and bombers everywhere. Yeah, look at this. 1, 2 aerodromes. Making sure the arms race card gets a decent chunk of stuff. Oh, they're going for Bulbasaur. Interesting. That's where the spies are going. I am now starting to make spies. I've got a few spare, 3 of them. So we're going to start throwing them into my important cities. And if I can get spies just generally are more rubbish in my lands. Here we go, like cryptography. That's a good card to have. Let's do that. 12 points. Yep, it's another 5 for helicopter kicker. Dear. It's not good. It's not good. Production is more expensive. Great work heist. I called it. Dear. Anyway, recruit. Start getting more musicians. More musicians, please. And spies are now -2 levels in my lands. Yeah, you heard that. Get out of my lands. And Armani now has 1 more towards local informants so that they can't use spies on Zanzibar, which would be really annoying if they did that. If the spies in home territory, enemy spies operate at 1 level below. There we go. Done. And we have a man-at-arms corps ready for me to get my Guard Imperial and level up all of my cities. I'm thinking ahead. The gold is being saved so I can spam out fighters and bombers. I think we'll probably go more fighters. My tech is looking good. I'm still advanced. We are supposed to be ahead. That's the whole point. But I am 2 techs behind. Interesting. 2 techs behind. Uh-oh. Helicopter kicker is just keeping a bunch of skirmishers on my borders. Why would you be doing that? Don't do that. No. I built Grand Zimbabwe. What does it do? I just built it. I don't actually know what it does on this mod. Oh, it's +2 trader capacity. Nice. That's quite cool. 45 musician points per turn. That's what we're talking about. Here we go. And that's not even with projects. I haven't been running projects yet, but I probably should be. As advanced flight, we can now build the airports. I do want the tourism from everything else, but we're going to now get muskets just to upgrade my troops a little bit. Cultural heritage, making our way towards environmentalism. Okay, there we go. The counter-spying begins. Hoping this will make things a little bit trickier for people now. Where's Arabia's army? Why have they got such a large army and where are they going to appear from? I don't trust Arabia in this particular scenario. Keep an eye out for them. Color are they on the map? Kind of a greenish. Like Brazil, but not. Sneaky. Maybe I should get to space. That might help. Theater squares everywhere, by the way. I think we've almost got broadcast centers everywhere. Just on top of that, which is lovely. Counter spy. Success. Keep it going. Tap the theater square. There is gunpowder. We'll go to Renaissance walls. We'll go to military science after that point. Once the city gets to this point and the airport's finished, I'm just going to start running theater square festivals. This is where we start to power towards the end game. And my gold goes into like 1, 2, 3, and 4 fighters, which I can now use to patrol the land in various directions. That's all I'm going to be using that on. Well, there's a culture city-state. Interesting. I don't need it particularly, but I could use my envoys on it. I think I'll keep them for now, but very good to know. Amundsen Scott can be built on tundra. Whoa. I always forget that. Okay, well, Zubat, you're about to become quite powered because I would like that one. That's a fun wonder. I like the fact that I get on my tourists and just clumps because my tourism with everyone is exactly the same. There's no differentiation. -50% tourism for different governments. Wow, that's so much bigger than I thought it was. Oh, we're only getting half tourism. Okay, that's a big whoops. I didn't realize that. That's terrible. Okay, we need to do this. Oh, it's always good when you see last remaining human, isn't it? Well, hopefully that fixes it. Also, guess which numpty didn't realize that the government tourism penalty was 50% and not 25%. I mean, that is appalling. No, we can't rock that. That's far too much. I think we're gonna have to go to monarchy and just switch out of this immediately, which is not ideal. It is not ideal, but it is what it is. Okay, that's fine. Well, you know what? Everyone, run the Third Square festivals apart from this city. You're going to be making troops. Everyone has a thing. So we're going to lose a load of gold and stuff on our trade routes and production. And that's fine. That's fine. The internal trade, we don't need that. We need the tourism. Well, I mean, what is this tourism penalty? When did that happen? I don't know when that happened. It's awful. Terrifying. I don't think anybody else has gone tier 3 yet. It's a quick way of testing this. Oh, yeah. Yeah. No, they're all the way here. I am so far ahead of everyone. Oh, that's good. It's another broadcast center, another broadcast center. We need more great musicians. That's kind of what I'm looking for here. Curious as to what all of these Theatre Square projects are going to do as well. I think the writers are going to show it the best. I was making 79 per turn, which is a lot. Let's see what 1, 2, I think 3 projects I'm running this turn. It says nothing's being produced. It's just one of those rejoining glitches, which is a bit annoying. Come on, how much is that? 135. Hey, that's not bad. It's an increase. It's a distinct increase, and I just got like 1, 2. I just got a great person of every type in the same turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, we'll take that. We'll take that. That's nice. That's nice. Okay, now we can, before we change quickly, you can see I've got the Force Modernization card in there. So, bam, in Guard Imperial, that's a huge upgrade. We can go Cavalry, Knight, Cavalry, Knight, Crossbow, Guard Imperial, Pikeman, Crossbowman. Anything else anywhere? I think that's, oh, no, Guard Imperial. Yeah, good. Right, now we drop down a government back to monarchy. Thank you so much. Economic Union is the card I've got in. I don't see a better one. No, Heritage Tourism. That is a better one. Okay, there was a better one the whole time. Cryptography, Machiavellianism. Does that actually make any sense? Probably not. Gunboat, just, yeah, I'll put that instead. Symphonies, frescoes. Cool. Yeah, the yields are going to plummet, unfortunately, but what can you do? You just have to take a punt sometimes that you're doing the right thing. Environmentalism gives me 25% extra tourism. There's some military academies. These things give oil, I believe. 2 oil. Lovely. We were on 300 and something tourism. Now we're on 857 tourism. Okay, that's looking a little bit better. Environmentalism is going to boost that up nicely. Lessons learned, you know, that is a bigger penalty, a much bigger penalty than in the base game. It's 25% in the base game. Actually, no, is it? Is it just 20%? I've forgotten now, but it's not 50%. I'll tell you that. Okay, right. 1,100 tourism. Okay, we've stepped it up. We've stepped it up a gear. That's looking lovely. That's looking rather lovely. We enjoy that. Let's get computers and just really scrunch it up a few levels now. And another musician. Oh, game, you really shouldn't have. And when I say that, I really do mean you shouldn't have. Oh, yeah. Lovely stuff. Oh, look at this. Hungary. Loads and loads of points being accumulated there. Interesting. Must be running a bunch of projects. Up to 488 culture. Okay. That's what you're trying to do. I think they're loading in on Hungary in order to try and up the culture per turn, which is very reasonable. Let's see what we can do. I don't know. I've never won a tourism victory, really. Have I done a tourism victory in this game? I think I actually have done a tourism victory. Ignore me. I don't know what's going on. 200% tourism from great works of music, you say? I wish I could put that in my government, but I can't. But I want to, so I will. Frescoes. Sorry, frescoes. We're going all in on music now. Wonder if I'm starting to chip away, but I am as well. Oh, they're in a golden age and everything. Oh, that makes me happy. It's so ridiculous, but it makes me so happy. Okay. We're still gaining them. But yeah, they're all increasing as well. Oh, I would love e-commerce. I really would, but I can't have it. I just can't have nice things, okay? It's just not how this works. I am trying to make troops, and a lot of my gold right now is going into troops. So don't think like I'm neglecting this side. I've got 6 fighters and more's coming, and I'm making Guard Imperial armies. I promoted troops on pretty much every border, covering myself as best I can. 2 tourism per specialty district. You can't get me there. I'm not going to get tricked like that. No. So who am I dominant over now? So 1, 2, 3. That's it. Okay, that's not as spectacular as I thought, but we're trying. We are now getting tourists every turn. 9 per turn. Helicopter kicker is now, I think, in the lead, or not quite. And they're gaining 5 per turn, so this is going to be tricky. That's 1,868 tourism now. Keep trying. Is there anything else we can do to boost tourism? I'm not entirely sure what I can do. Anyway, next thing I'm going to do is go for steel walls to try and give myself a bit of guaranteed defense. And 25% tourism across my empire. Yep, I knew this one existed now. Cultural hegemony. Lovely stuff. 3 fighters over on this side of the map. I've got multiple on this side. Like, I think they might be plotting some sort of attack. I don't know. There's been some suspicious chat. Just trying to Just trying to work it out. Trying to work out what on earth is going on. I don't trust it. And okay, it's still working. Yeah. Okay. Up to 2,200 tourism now. Okay, that's cool. And I'm still generating new great people as well, which is just lovely. Keep them coming. Portraits. Might be able to do something with portraits. I don't know. Oh, war. War has been declared. Whoa. Okay, where is the attack coming from? I don't know, but I'm going to take out these recon units first because they just give me the heebie-jeebies. Kill the scouts. I don't want Helicopter Kick getting involved and doing anything here. I don't know what he would be doing. There's a naval raider. Yep, I thought so. Thank you very much. I can see it burning there, you know. I can see it burning. They're trying. That's good. I like this. This is a good showdown at the end of the game. Okay, let's get a couple of bombers in now, and then we can try just sending some stuff. Last points of the game. Everything is going on Theatre Square Festival because it kind of can. There's the War Withiness Governor, or General, I should say. That'd be lovely. I could get Oligarchic Legacy. I don't think I need to right now, but we'll see. The fact that I don't know where the attack is coming from, that's the worst bit. Any city-states I want to grab. Oh, this one's good. But Poppy Dude is gaining a lot of advantage from a lot of different city-states. No. So I'm going to put 6 in each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And bam, the game will work it out and I'll have many envoys in all of them. Oh no, it doesn't do multiple at the same time. Okay, fine. Oh, it did. There you go. Lovely. Now we can end the turn. They're all mine. I didn't know about those. Lovely. That'll lower their culture per turn significantly. Is 2,262 tourism per turn, and I've just lowered their culture. That's a shame for everyone. Oh, that was unexpected. I won. It was really effective. We were just going to do a relobby, and I won. That's what 2,300 tourism does for you when there is no tourism defense. Oh, that felt good. You know what? I can finally put Court of Love to bed. I feel like I've actually got the hang of it. Admittedly, I know it's a different style of game, but you know what? It's fine. Anyway, we've got a good buildings constructed, cities founded. We got away pretty quickly. But I mean, look at the speed of everyone else. Like Helicopter Kicker always amazes me how quickly they can get the cities out. We actually went to the same amount. That is unbelievable. I mean, I did capture a few, but you know, combat's good. Culture. Oh yeah, that's where we won the game. Science, I was fairly competitive with actually. That's what I love about the Court of Love. You do get a lot of science from your great works. It really does keep you fairly competitive as you go through. Gold is not a very good graph. Governors, not a very good graph. Units killed. Hey, units lost. Oh dear, who's that? Heli lost the most. Dear, oh dear. Wonders, that's secret little bit of tourism. I was gaining that. And there we go. I literally, yeah, no, they got this absolutely spot on. I didn't actually realize I'd won, and I came to sort of ask if we needed to relobby, but the game was just considering how much I'd won. I think it was the last turn stealing all the culture city-states. It just meant they couldn't get any domestic tourists, and then I just gained an absolute shed load with 2,262 tourism. Oh wow, that was brilliant. That was so much fun. Thank you again, channel supporters. You put up a really good fight. It was a turn 82, 2,262 tourism. In the end, you can't beat the Court of Love. It's just not going to happen. And these HUZZAH versus supporters games, I know they're really random. I know they're not balanced, but they just represent a special sort of fun that I don't think I've seen any other channel do. They're just so weird. They're just so different. I really hope you, the audience, enjoy these games. They are meant to be a bit silly. They are meant to be a bit ridiculous. And hey, if you ever fancy playing them yourselves in your own groups, or maybe I'll even see you playing in the opposition team against me, the HUZZAH Discord is the place to come. As ever, HUZZAH loves love, and I love you, maybe, if you're a great work. You know, the rest of you, 50-50 on. I kid. See you all next time. Goodbye! And finally, a very special shout out goes to Glorious Petra, Clibben Thurders, Poppy Dude, The Nickerman, Mushkin Mandletort, Matthew Wilkinson, Paul Coffey, Toon General, Kappa Yobby Virani, The Uncivil Engineer, Radiatore, Dayboy91, Dan Jamo, Slither Alley, Scott Stratton, Skeptical Bear, Cinnamon Beard, Private Selection, Genoa Salami, Callum Billy, Garrett Gowan, El Truant, Creston, RB Hedged, Burial, I'm Daft, Gooberman, Dr. Bobby, Mixomatosis, NTG Golfman, Indigenous 68, Teddy Zursa, Barnaby Rex, Charlie Bears, Nate the Great, Alex Frost, Mean Penguin, Interplanet Janet, Frankincense Battlezord, Geography Teacher, Juvara, Morax, Sinikush, Echobear, Legally Trash, Sorted Dutch, Rad Bickley, Shadow of Gaia, Bob Tway, Abstract Fun, JB Genius, Arctic Fox, Bookaluk79. Thank you everyone for your support. Goodbye!